Stop asking open-ended survey questions. You know, there's ones where you give people a little text box and they can type in whatever they want. Yeah, stop it. I'll be real with you. Chances are you do not have the time or the skills to analyze that data correctly. Which means what? Which means you're wasting people's time by asking them that question. And you're also most likely getting bad data when you could be getting good data if you just took a second and took that open question and closed it up. Let's look at an example. This is a survey for MarketerHire. They're basically a company that match makes you with someone to help you with your marketing. Do I already feel a little sus that's a Google form? Yes, most big successful companies are not using Google Forms. So we'll put that aside for a second. They have two questions here. They're both open-ended. The first one is, what other marketing or non-marketing roles would you be interested in hiring from us if we offered them? The second is there anything else we could do differently to improve your overall experience with MarketerHire? Now, if you're thinking, yeah, it makes sense that those would be open-ended, like they just want to generate ideas from people, get some feedback. No. You can still generate ideas and get feedback with a closed response question. Closed response means people are checking a specific answer, maybe they're checking multiple answers, maybe they're ranking something, right? But the point is, they're not free to type whatever they want into those little answer boxes. I don't know how many people took MarketerHire's survey. I didn't respond to it because I thought they were bad questions, and I have the policy, don't respond to bad questions. No matter how many people took it, I can't imagine that this got them very useful data, because I don't imagine that MarketerHire is going back there and doing a true qualitative, that's like looking at non-numerical data, a true qualitative analysis to see what they've actually learned from this data. Because first they would have to clean up all the random responses. People could literally type whatever they want in this box, right? In this first box, they only want to know about other marketing or non-marketing roles. You know someone's going to type something in there like, what's up, right? You got to clean all the data first. Then you got to go through and you got to count and categorize all the things that people have typed in into different roles. Why would you spend time doing that when you could just make a list of different roles? These could be roles that you're perhaps considering adding to what you offer. That would be the best idea, right? You could make a list of these other roles and then have people tell you which of those ones they're interested in. And if you're really concerned you're going to miss out on some genius idea, add an other category. You could even add an other category that allows people to type into the little other box what the other thing is. Realistically, not that many people will use that category if you've already given them a really comprehensive list of other marketing and non-marketing roles. If you were to do it my way, with closed response, little listy list, you're going to be able to analyze that data instantly. It's clean, it's quick, it's easily understandable. Why are you not doing that? In terms of these open-ended feedback boxes, look, you see them a lot, right? Is there anything else we could do differently? And then people can just type in whatever they want. This is a common practice. The disclaimer is that you really have to be prepared to analyze that data in an accurate way. What I see happen, which worries me, is that people go through that and they see one person out of 100 typed a specific thing that you get really hung up on, and so you want to change that. But only one person out of 100 told you that. That's not a theme. That's not a big trend and something you learned, right? And you want to make changes to your business, to your company, whatever, based on what a lot of people are telling you. Obviously, unless it's a safety issue or a typo or something, you're just oh my gosh, so obvious, why didn't we change that? But generally, you're looking for themes. That takes time. Alternative. You, at MarketerHire, think of things that you're considering doing differently. You make a list of them. And then you ask people if they would like any of those things. For instance, I just taught a course, and on my post-course survey, I asked a question about what types of activities people would like to spend more, less, or the same amount of time on. That's a lever that I can pull, something that I can change about my course. So I ask about it. It's not that you would never ask an open-ended question, it's just rare that would be the best way to get you the information you want to know. So if you're going through your survey and you're oh my gosh, I have a ton of open-ended questions, don't send it out yet. Walk through it and think through, how can I switch some of these open-ended questions to closed-ended questions, and would that make more sense? Would that get me better information? It probably would.